Hi, friends. Thank you so much for joining me for our weekly Pastor's Update. It's good to be back with you. As I return from vacation, spent in West Virginia, Marietta, Ohio, time on the Cayuga Lake, and a trip to Washington, D.C. to revisit the African American Museum with my grandson, I am struck by all that has happened during my time away within our community. 10 parishioners have died within our church family who were with us a long time. We experienced an outage of our internet at the temple building, causing so many of you who relied on live streaming to not be able to engage us. Paul Boutte gained a new son-in-law at his daughter's wedding. Grace of God had its first new Bowl-a-Palooza fundraiser at Radio Social, which was a huge success and tons of fun. And a dear cousin of mine died, who I buried this week, by the name of Dorothy Mae Gilbert. Life can certainly be unpredictable and ever-changing, just like the waters that I experienced on the Cayuga Lake. 1 minute, the waters were calm and the sun was shining and the clouds were beautiful blue. And then the next minute, the clouds were becoming dark, the sun became faint, and the waters became boisterous, with angry waves kind of tossing everything in its sight as it slammed against the rocks along the shoreline. So maybe you have had a week of toggling between rough waters and joyful times, as I have. If so, know that God is present in both. Jesus knew what it was to experience the joys of a wedding feast and to later be on a ship where the waves were tossing him and the disciples about. The one constant when we experience both joy and sorrow is that we are never alone. We have an amazing God whose love is predictable within the unpredictability of life. So, play hard, love hard, and appreciate the beauty in your life this week. For we never know when the waves will come. What we know for sure is that you are precious and there is no one more committed to you than God. I hope you will join us Saturday, September 24th and Sunday, September 25th for our religious ed liturgies. Siobhan Potter will be preaching for us, and we'll begin our religious ed classes the following week on Sunday, October 2nd, at our downtown church campus. There is still time for you to email me if you are interested in helping to plan a poetry night for the fall. Maybe you write poetry, maybe you know a poet who you'd like to invite to be part of that. So if you're interested in working on that with me, you can email me directly at mbrown@spirituschristi.org. Are you interested in walking in the Labor Day parade to show solidarity with the farm workers and advocate for their rights? If so, we invite you to join us this Labor Day, September 5th. Please meet us at Sibley Place on the corner of East Avenue between 10:30 and 11. Without the hard labor of the farm workers, we would not have food on our tables. Marching in this parade is one way to express our appreciation and gratitude for them. I'd like to invite you to save the date. That date is November 12th at 9 a.m. We will be having a parish visioning day, and so I hope that you will join us. There'll be more information in our future bulletins to give you more details, but we want you to mark your calendar so that you'll be able to join us as we vision together and ask some deeper questions of where is God calling us to. A reminder that yoga will resume in the Shaw Room and on Zoom September 7th. In the meantime, remember your breath. Feel free to call Amy or Mark Potter at 325-1186 with any questions that you may have. This week, we send our heartfelt condolences to the Gilbert and Talbert family on the death of my cousin, Dorothy Mae Gilbert. We send our deepest sympathy to the Teal and the DeMonte family on the death of David Teal and Colleen DeMonte. We send our love to Michelle Austin Francut and family on the death of her father, Stan. Well, friends, I hope that you make sure that you enjoy the rest of the remaining summer days as we roll into these beautiful fall days. And so I send you love, and I look forward to seeing you again next week for our weekly Pastor's Update. Take care.